Well, good evening, everyone. This is Sunday Night Thoughts. Uh, didn't feel so much like writing tonight, so I thought I'd do a little video version. It's been a while since I've done a video version of Sunday Night Thoughts, but here we are. The, it is March 15th. Beware of the Ides of March. Matter of fact, I just posted a little fun little thing on Facebook about it's a picture of a Caesar Ranch bottle being stabbed in the back because March 15th is infamously known as the time that Julius Caesar was stabbed in the back by his best friend. So, what a fun thought that would be. Here we are on March 15th again, as I said. Interesting, very interesting week. Weather-wise, since I normally mention that, we officially, right now, as of March 15th, have no snow on the ground. That finished up yesterday. The last bit of snow disappeared in our yard yesterday, and that was from a snow bank created by the snowplow. So that is gone. It looks kind of springy. The grass isn't too green yet, although you can definitely see signs of life. As I look around, as we drive the bus, you can see the underbrush is starting to get the red new growth on it. As we looked into the trees this morning, we could see that. So definitely new life. Spring is arriving, and I'm looking forward to that. It's been an interesting week, to say the least. I was hoping tonight to be right and say, hey, the grandkids are here and we're playing with the grandkids and having a lot of fun. But in the case of this little thing that we call COVID-19, the kids were not able to come. So we are here by ourselves tonight, just me, Pam, and Anna. But we'll soon be joined by our son James because they have canceled live classes for Houghton. He'll be coming home and taking the rest of his semester online, which is kind of bittersweet, being that it is his senior year. I feel bad. I mentioned in the message this morning, I feel bad for all the students, especially seniors, who are coming home. I feel a great deal of remorse for the students who were, especially seniors who are going to play in the NCAA basketball tournament. You will not get a chance to play for national championships. That's kind of sad. This has been like I said, a stressful week. Lots of things coming down the pike, and as a pastor, you wanted to make sure you're taking good care of your congregation. And so, as a matter of fact, after I get done with this, I need to call a couple members, see how they're doing. But we want to take care of that. I'll have a lot of extra time on my hands. Matter of fact, the next 2 weeks, because our school district, because we are in the state of Pennsylvania, has closed because of the governor's orders to close all schools. So no driving bus for the next 2 weeks, although I will be helping. This is kind of cool. The school district is making lunches available to all of its students. And so we will be doing that come Tuesday, because tomorrow was supposed to be a day off. It's a longer day off. It was kind of fun because on Friday afternoon I said, have a happy 3-day weekend. And now they're going to end up with a 2-week vacation. We'll come back, hopefully, if all goes well, on the 30th. We normally have, our community normally has Lenten lunches. We've had to cancel the rest of those, at least for this season, and hopefully we can come back if everything clears up. We can resume those on the other side of Easter and do the 3 remaining that we had left. And then, but there's other things on the table. We had an Easter egg hunt that our church was supposed to do. That's kind of written in pencil. So is a community choir concert. We're still rehearsing for that because our choir is pretty small. It's just 12. So we're well under any thresholds, even though there hasn't been any thresholds announced in Pennsylvania. But there's supposed to be a Good Friday service. So these are all things that we want to kind of keep an eye on. Even our Easter services, we might look at something different. I mean, Easter is now less than a month away, so we don't exactly know how all that's gonna work out. So, but we did have a good worship service this morning. We had a bunch of family come in. One of our families came in, so we had a great big bunch of people. This morning we probably almost had more people than we would have had normally. A lot of our regulars did not come. We're going to really try to look maybe for next week of having some kind of live stream option. What I'm thinking about doing is having worship here, right where we are now. Have worship right here. Do a live version here for those who want to come, and then have it streamed to those who might want to take a look at it. And so that's what our plan is right now. So, like I said, very interesting week. And we're currently, our family's doing great. No things, but and currently our county is still has no cases as far as I'm aware. That was as of yesterday. So these are trying times. But as I was preaching this morning, I preached from Isaiah 40, and I talked about, a matter of fact, to just let Isaiah speak to us. And it's really easy to let the stress get to us. But Isaiah asked the question in chapter 40 several times, have you not heard, do you not understand that the Lord is the everlasting God? He holds the whole earth as if it were a grain of sand. Last week we looked at the fact that God is so great, and that he put a thing called the Sombrero Galaxy. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. Look it up. Sombrero Galaxy is a galaxy that is 50,000 light years across, and it is 30 million light years from Earth, and not visible to the naked eye, but you can see it through telescopes. And I asked the question, why would God put something like this Sombrero Galaxy if not to show his greatness, his sovereignty, his omnipotence, that he is all powerful, that he is all knowing, and that he is ever present? Why would he do that if not to show those very characteristics? And so today we lean on Christ, we lean on God. We do have faith, even though I mentioned this morning that I've had some serious stress this week, some serious anxiety. But I ended the message with a quote from, it's not a new song, but it's a newer song. It's called It Is Well. And it says, so let go my soul and trust in him. The waves and winds still know his name. And it is well. It is well. And so no matter the trials, whether it be COVID or whether it be something else, to remember that God can calm our hearts through praise. It's what really the praise songs have really been, the things of worship have really been what has gotten me through the last couple days, and I'm so thankful for that. And so with that, it's really kind of cool because it is nearing 6 o'clock and the sun is still shining. It's been a beautiful, gorgeous blue day, not a cloud in the sky kind of day, and I'm going to try to enjoy it more. This week I got 2 weeks off, so that's 6 hours a day that I haven't had. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. That's going to be kind of fun. I'll have to work like about an hour and a half every day helping deliver lunches to the kids, but it's just going to be a good time to kind of take a little retreat for a couple of days and hopefully get some running in. I'm really, really hoping to do that. But with all that said, I pray that God will be with you. We opened our service this morning. May the grace, mercy, and peace of the Lord Jesus Christ be with you. And the congregation responded, and also with you. And so I would say this evening, may God's grace, mercy, and peace be with you. Go in peace to love and serve the Lord.